Hey Collective and Soul Tribe, happy Tuesday. It is April 28th. I hope you guys are doing well so far today. I am going to be doing some oracle messages, so let's just dive right into it. All right, I will be using the Archangel Sword of Light oracle messages and kind of combining it with other oracle decks just to see, what messages may show up, okay, what you guys could be wanting to know, things of that, okay? Now, when it comes to the energy right now, you guys know that there's a full moon that's showing up in the next few days, and it is, in Libra, Scorpio energy, etc., right? So, and of course Sagittarius too. So some of you guys could feel this energy of, wanting balance and harmony and justice and, transitioning into adventures and things of that matter. So a lot of times we may not realize that the moon cycles, they do affect us on a day-to-day basis, right? Especially like Cancers. If you're a water sign or have water placements, unfortunately Cancer is the moon. And it's so funny how a lot of people are so quick to judge Cancers. Like, I'm a Cancer, so I don't care. Like, say what you want, all right? But I know that other Cancers that understand this, like other water signs, a lot of times with the moon, it's like people are saying, oh, Cancers are so moody, Cancers are so emotional, Cancer, blah, 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 all this nonsense, right? But it's so funny how they talk about Cancers, but then people's bodies are connected to the moon. So if the moon is always changing, imagine you're a Cancer and you are part of the moon. So I don't understand where the judgment is, but I find it very funny because even certain things like when it rains outside and you see people driving all crazy, okay, or a full moon is coming soon or approaching and everybody's going mad, okay? It's so funny how it's Cancers, right? But at the same time, everybody's affected in some way, shape, or form. So anyway, I'm gonna jump right into it, okay? I find that so funny and so weird that, I don't know, maybe because I have a lot of placements in my chart, I have all elements. So I find it very funny when you have zodiac placements that are like, I hate Aries because of this, I hate Leo because of this, I hate Cancer. And it's like, you do know that we all have placements in our chart. If you just look at your full chart, you'd be surprised. So you hating on a zodiac sign could be the reason why you need to learn from that zodiac sign. Like, I don't know. I just wish people would look at things from a different perspective and not look at it based on their own traumas, okay? And that could be significant too. It's like, you could be into astrology and stuff like that, but you don't judge people based off that. Like, you know how many times I've dealt with situations with Libras and Geminis, and I still have a soft spot for Libras and Geminis. So it's not just your sun sign, it's everything in your chart, okay? But anyway, let me get started, guys. Let me stop going on. But I hate stuff like that because it's just like, ew. Like, really? And if you only have fire placements in your chart and you keep meeting water signs, then maybe you need to be a little bit more emotional or emotionally intelligent or learn to, do certain things when it comes to emotions. Okay? Like, everybody learns from everybody. So I hate videos that are like, I know people want to have fun and stuff like that, but it gets to a point where people are just projecting their traumas onto other people's placements. And it's like, ew. Okay? So anyway, let's get started. All right, guys. Some of you may resonate with that. You may not. Some of you may not like that I said that, but oh well. Okay. Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective at this time? All right. What do they need to know at this time? So, Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective for April 28th, please? What do they need to know at this time? Please give them clarity and understanding whenever they see this message or video. So let's see. Spirit, oh, thank you, Spirit. All right, so number 44, okay, this says you will basically manifest what you need, okay? For some of you guys, there's something about packages that could be significant. Now, this may not be like a physical package, but it could be, okay? Some of you guys, this could be like, mail, letters, things like that, okay? Maybe Amazon packages or FedEx packages, UPS, DHL, that kind of stuff. Maybe you guys ordered something online and you guys are waiting, okay? And maybe you guys didn't receive it. But when it comes to deliveries or packages, there's something about receiving what you need, okay? So if you guys are manifesting something, it's almost like you'll receive whatever package you wanted or what you've manifested. So The number 44 is very significant. There's something about expressing gratitude as if your plans have already come to pass, right? So it's almost like you guys are trusting that your angels are bringing in the assistance that you need at this time, okay? Woo. Sorry, guys, this fell on the floor, okay? So for some of you guys, when it comes to packages, like I said, trusting in the divine purpose that you guys are in at this time with the number 34. Okay, eights are very significant because 8 talks about, you know, your power, stepping into that. This could be leadership, this could be success. You know, everybody has different viewpoints of what leadership and success means to them. Okay, but just know that whatever it is that you guys have manifested, there's something about a cause and effect. And this cause and effect could be because you guys stepped into basically your purpose with the number 7, right? So 3 talks about how you express. This is about communication, being a creator, an artist, an inspirer, and expression, right? Joy, things of that matter. 4 talks about your stability. So you building something or protecting, being an organizer, or just, you know, being able to build something long term when it comes to establishing roots, right? Now, establishing roots could mean that, you know, it's being rooted within yourself, meaning your ancestors, etc., or rooted, meaning that you guys are anchoring something brand new. So, for example, say you guys love baking. Okay, this could be, you know, confirmation for someone. Say you love baking and packages are significant, right? Maybe you're somebody who ships cookies and cakes and things like that to like the area, so maybe you drive and deliver. Okay, there's something about that where whatever you're baking or making or creating or whatever it is that you're doing, it's helping people, little do you know. So your inner knowing, it's like basically you just show up and you say the right things at the right time. That is what it is like for some of you guys that create. It's like you may create something or bake something or cook something, and somebody in your energy is like, woo wee. You know, like, how did you know that I needed this cake right now? How did you know that I wanted this cookie dough, ice cream, or whatever the case is? That is significant, okay? Being the real you, being your authentic self with the number 6, okay? When it comes to your daily routines, your health, wellness, okay, mentally, physically, and how you service other people, you being your authentic self, being the real you, right, is what attracts things that you know you desire, basically, with the number 6, right? If we're talking about 6th house. Now, when it comes to family, right, some of you guys, the color rose pink and also emerald green is very significant because this is talking about heart energy, right? Heart chakra. When it comes to matters in the home, some of you guys could feel like you were not able to be your real self, be your authentic self, okay? But this time, you guys are starting to step into that, and that's very significant. Not everybody's going to understand your path and you being the real you. And there's something about your aura, your light, that is very significant, right? Archangel Michael is with you now. So yeah, 3, right? There's something about being supported at this time in what it is that you're, you know, talking about or what you're expressing, right? And just know that, you know, Archangel Michael is actively working on the situation, okay? For some of you guys, when it comes to a situation, now this could be in regards to a connection. It says, don't give up on love with the number 9. So some of you guys, when it comes to completing cycles, there could be a cycle that you guys could be completing when it comes to a relationship, right? Now, this relationship may not be for everybody. Like I said, this could be a friendship, or this could be, you know, a connection with a partner or something of that matter. But just know that whatever relationship you cherish, it can be healed, right? Now, there's something about forgiveness and things of that matter, but it depends on everyone's situation. Not everybody is willing to forgive certain people, and I get that and I understand that, right? It depends. Now, if this is you and a friend, and say you guys got into it and maybe you guys have a misunderstanding, it didn't get disrespectful, it just, there was like a tension or a rift, that's significant, okay? Some of you guys may have kids or family members and things like that. It depends, right? But if it's something where somebody is purposely doing it to try to get a reaction out of you, or just trying to, you know, harm your mental well-being, now that's a problem, right? That becomes a problem. But just know that angels of healing are with you guys right now. And like I said, I did mention emerald green, which is so funny. Okay, I said the color pink and emerald green. So just know that healing is with you at this time. Okay, guys. Now, I'm going to see when it comes to, you know, matters of the heart. Okay, because I have a bunch of decks right now. Let me see if I can get like 1 or 2 cards from each and every deck. So let's see what shows up. Yeah, so control, right? When it comes to your thoughts, I did say the number 8 is very significant. Some of you guys, when it comes to control, manifesting what it is that you need, there's something about you being in control of your thoughts, okay? And also when it comes to manifestation, being very positive about the thoughts when it comes to your power, stepping into that and claiming that, okay? Heart chakra at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so let's see what else shows up as well. Okay, so release, okay? So you guys are releasing at this time with the number 33, okay? If you notice 33, 34. So again, you guys are releasing, like I said, 3 and 3 equals 6. Be the real you. 6 could be about family, okay, guys? Now, this could be collectively. This may not just be like maybe 1 or 2 individuals. This could be literally a whole collective of people releasing family, okay? Something to do with family is very significant. Maybe you guys are the black sheep, or you guys could have literally dealt with certain situations with your family or relatives that made you feel like, you know, how dare you be your authentic self. And the reason why I say that is maybe some of you guys could deal with family members where it's okay for them to do what they do, but like lo and behold, let it be you, right? That could be significant. There's something about the energy where, you know, maybe you cuss a little, okay? Maybe your favorite word is the F word, okay? Like, I get it. Listen, I have a Taurus Mars and I have an Aries moon. Right now, professionally, this is what you get, right? But outside of the professional work field, okay, you get an Aries energy and a Taurus energy, okay? You're gonna get a sailor's mouth, okay? And I have no shame to say that, because guess what? Most of my followers, maybe, they do cuss a little, okay? So I'm not here to judge. No one is perfect either. And not only that, it's almost like people think that because, you know, you're spiritual, that everything has to be like, no. Okay, no. Okay, so being your authentic self, being real is significant. You guys are releasing and letting go, stepping into your divine purpose, being who you are, okay? Bulls could be very significant. I don't know why I thought of bisons, right? Bulls, bisons, those kind of things, that could be significant as well, right? So take what resonates in that sense with the number 33. Right? But this is about your creativity, self-expression, and some of you guys could be very, you know, very expressive, and you could have family members that look at you like, oh my gosh, like, why would you say that? Or how dare you respect your elders? And it's like, what? Like, sometimes certain things just need to be said, and you could be dealing with people that are just trying to like brush things under the rug, and you're like, no. Like, why are you not talking about this? Why are we not clearing this up? Why are we not, you know what I mean? Like, why are we not mentioning these things? You are the one that actually sheds light or brings light to a lot of things. And that could irritate a lot of family members that you have around you. There's a reason why you guys are releasing a lot of family members, people, places, things like that. It's almost like you're tired of people that are trying to control you as well, okay? Yeah, pathway, creation, story. So you guys are creating your own pathway at this time with the number 18, okay? 18 talks about material and spiritual alignment. You guys are releasing karma when it comes to fairness and judgment, and also justice too, right? But just know that this energy that you guys are in, like I said, there's something about you being in alignment, and this could be bothering a lot of people who are not in alignment. That's not your problem. Truth, okay? What did I say? 18 and 19. You guys are a shaker. You guys speak the truth, okay? You know what? The fact that you guys speak the truth, that is another thing that's triggering a lot of people around you, because they don't want you to speak your truth. 10:01 on the time as well, so 10:10 is very significant. They don't want you to speak your truth. They want you to be quiet like a mouse and, you know, sad and stagnant and all that stuff. They want you to be like that. And you're like, no. you know? So yeah, self-acceptance. I told you guys accept who you are, okay? Because you guys are being your real authentic self, you accept who you are. If nobody wants to accept you for who you are, well, guess what? You're gonna accept yourself for who you are, because guess what? You love yourself enough to know that if nobody wants to accept you, then guess who? Your creator accepts you. Okay, whoever created you, the universe, in that sense, like I said, like, maybe, yeah, you're born from your parents, but let's be realistic. Some of us are born into families that are not actual our family. Okay, you know the saying, like how people say, like, I want to come together with my soul tribe or my soul family. Yeah, that's what it is. You guys are leaving your actual family so that you can be with your soul family, people that you know deep down in your soul, you guys were supposed to be together in some way, somehow you guys got separated, right? So take what resonates with that too. That could be significant. But you guys are accepting who you are. I don't know what this is also, but maybe there's something about your energy. Like I said, pink and green could be very significant with pink and emerald green. But if you notice this person's hair, it's very fluffy, it's very curly. Maybe there's something about you that's different. Maybe your hair is different. Maybe your skin tone is different. Maybe your energy is different. Something about you is different. And maybe you stand out from everybody that's around you. And maybe you've dealt with this your entire life. And some of you guys are like, you know what? It is what it is. I love me for me. Yeah, learning experience. You guys learned through this experience, right? That you love you for yourself. And you've learned through your experiences that you never gave up on love, right? No matter who hurt you, who tried to trespass you, who did to you, whatever they wanted to do to you, you still show up in this loving energy, right? Because you've done the work, okay? You've done the inner work, okay? Some of you guys are still doing the work as we speak, and that's a beautiful thing. Some people don't even know how to sit down with themselves and actually be alone and say, I wonder why this is happening. Like, people don't do that, but you guys do that. And that is why you guys are able to move forward all the time, because, confirmation with the horn, because of the fact that you guys sit within yourself, right? It's like, somebody who's always like nitpicking at themselves, like, confirmation with the horn again. It's like somebody nitpicking about what they do. Like, I can't believe I said that today. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I told that person all that information. You could be that person, like, when you go home, you sit down and you're like, why did I do that? Okay, some of you guys could be like that, not even realizing that that is just you. You're authentic. You can't help it. And that triggers a lot of people. I'm sorry that you guys have to deal with that, because that's annoying. That is so annoying. Okay, yeah, empathy. Okay, like I said, some of you guys have empathy, you guys have passion, okay, especially being the real you. There's something about, lotus flowers and also tadpoles, right? Lily pads, things like that. Frogs, okay, taking a leap of faith, when it comes to your passion, purpose, okay? So there's something about, there's something about you guys stepping into your purpose that's very significant. I'm going to get another card to see what else shows up. And this could be your dreams as well, okay? Something about your dreams could be very significant, like about your purpose and about, you standing up and not giving up. We have strength. So there's something about your strength where you guys could be showing up as a warrior. You guys have warrior spirit. But there's something about every time there's a storm, right? You're able to go through those storms, okay, with the relax card. Like, you guys are moving into calmer waters. If you notice, the boat, right, is going through this storm. It's thundering. Even right now, it's like raining a little bit here in Canada, right? So even that is symbolic for some of you where, it could be raining, it's storming where you live, or you guys could have been energetically going through this. And it's almost like you guys are almost so close to getting towards calmer waters, okay? At the bottom of the deck, synchronicities are significant, and there's something about barriers. So there is something about a home situation that's significant that could be a barrier at this time, because of your growth. Like, you see the butterflies here, something to do with leaving a home and following your path to transition or transformation, okay? An impulse, okay? Something about your heart, okay? Like I said, there's something about you listening to your heart with the full moon here, okay? And then also soul, yeah, soul energy, home. Like I said, you guys are probably leaving a home or mirroring something when it comes to matters of a home, but you guys are following your path, okay? and regret at the bottom as well, and inspire. So you guys could have people in your energy too who regret how they treated you, but it's too late, okay? Because you inspire people when it comes to your energy. Now, music could be very significant, but there's something about you being an inspiration to people and also releasing ego, okay? But anyway, I'm going to end it here. All right, guys. Take what resonates with you. Thank you guys as always. As you guys know, I always show gratitude and love no matter what. So I appreciate you guys and I thank you guys as always. And follow me on YouTube and TikTok. My website is www.mysteriouslyunique.ca. You guys can book a reading or just check out my blog. All right, guys. Love you guys and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.